guys, welcome to My Games Lounge. It's Feature Friday and this is a new feature for you. This is the MGL Mix, a new show that we're going to be doing every week from now on. But this week, it's all about one thing: Watch Dogs. Welcome to the world of Watch Dogs, where everything and everyone is connected. I am Aiden Pierce, and this is my most powerful weapon. I use it to hack the city. And... Huh? Hello? Oh, no. Sorry, Gran. No, it's me. It's me, Gran. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm just recording something for My Games Lounge. Yeah, it is the best community for gamers, by gamers. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know I should visit more. I'm sorry. I need. Tell you what, I do need that copy of Grand Theft Auto back. If you could bring it, that would be good. Okay. Sorry, Gran. Bye. Sorry guys. Okay, so after that distraction, I just want to give you a little bit of my impressions of Watch Dogs so far. If you've been on the site, you will have seen various posts by me so far, giving you a little bit of detail about it, including a daily diary, which has been going very well. You can see a lot of my gameplay on the Twitch channel as well. So if you go to twitch.tv/mygameslounge, you're going to get all the footage of what I've done so far, plus some highlights as well. My impressions of the game so far, the biggest impression, Spider Tank. If you have not watched this video, it's Diary 2, and it involves one of the digital trips, and it's very, very entertaining. You get to control a giant spider, mechanical giant spider tank thing crashing across the city, causing as much destruction as possible. It's excellent, it really is. A little bit of a hint of another game which we're going to touch on in a second, but the digital trips so far have been the best mini games I've found, and they're all available just on your smartphone, so it is really, really cool. You should try them. The other impressions I've got to give you are all kind of positive, really. The city is good, it's alive, it's got people everywhere, and everyone's got their own background, everyone's got their own history. There are people that you can hack, there are people that you can just listen in on the conversations if you want to. These range from anything like a basic conversation between just two friends having a bit of a banter between each other, or they can lead to a mission which involves potential crimes, which you can just go along and solve. The graphics are excellent. I mean, there was a few trailers online that made people think perhaps it wasn't going to be as nice as it is, but it looks very, very nice. The city's well done, and everything runs very, very smoothly so far. As I say, I've only played it for a couple of nights. The gameplay, I'm just going to come out and say it. It's Ubisoft's answer to Grand Theft Auto, and that's not a bad thing. They've paid homage to it in numerous little touches here and there, and it is all out of respect. If you're on mygameslounge.com and you go to the Respawn Roscoe blog, you'll find a few posts that I did a while back about what I thought Ubisoft had done with Watch Dogs in relation to the amazing level raising that we got from GTA 5. They definitely looked at their game and looked at GTA 5 and said, it's not quite there. But now they've tweaked it, it's very, very good. I have only one slight negative about it so far, is that the police are relentless. It is very, very difficult to get away. My initial impression was it was quite frustrating, but I was a complete idiot and didn't upgrade my my abilities. So my first tip I would give you is, when you finish the introduction and you get 5 you get 5 points to spend in your wheel of abilities. And the 2 you need to buy are bridges and blockers. and what they do is that they allow you to hack the city as you're driving. So if police are following you, you can disable them with the blockers, or you can raise a bridge and do a nice slow motion Michael Bay style jump over the bridge and get away. Only other negative is the missions don't often give you maybe as a bigger guide as they could do. It does involve you getting into the map and really reading what like the pop-up window says. It doesn't give you kind of verbal guidance, which might have been nice, but no, generally speaking, excellent game so far. The story is a simple one. You are a hacker, and 12 months ago you were hacking something went wrong, and a hit got put out on you to kind of put you off, and something bad happened to your family members. So you're just trying to sort it out about a year later, and that's as far as I've really got so far, to be honest. If you are interested in more My Games Lounge live streaming, come to our Twitch channel. We've got an embed on the site, so it's mygameslounge.com/Twitch. All the highlights pull through today, you can just click and watch them, as well as the live stream is always on there when I'm playing, which is usually between 10:30, 11:15 for a couple of hours, so you can have a look at it there. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you could do that please, that would be great, because we're going to have loads more videos coming, which is our next game, which we are going to be reviewing this weekend.
Get back here! He kills different ways every time. You gotta figure out what that means. Whoever he wants dead is lucky to still be alive. This guy is sadistic.
Stop doing this to me!
Okay, so you've just seen Murdered Soul Suspect. It's our next game that we're going to be featuring on My Games Lounge. Square Enix have been kind enough to give us a copy. We are going to be reviewing it on the site. It will be live on Tuesday. So far, we've seen a bit of the game. We had an introduction to it by the executive producer. He came on and spoke to me on Skype, and I did an interview with him, which is now on mygameslounge.com. So if you've not read it, get on and read all about it. The game is looking like an answer to Heavy Rain, which is a fantastic story-driven game. And if this one is anywhere near as good, it will be excellent in its genre. Don't expect an action-adventure here. It is going to be a very story-driven, investigative kind of experience with some supernatural stuff thrown in. My only concern so far is going to be around the fact that there are no alternative endings. It is a one-story arc game, so unlike Heavy Rain, where you could go back and you could play it again and get different outcomes on the ending, multiple in fact, there was loads of different endings that I managed to get. With this one, it's always going to be the same, so everything else around it, all the extra stuff that you've got to do, is going to have to be very, very good to keep you coming back for more. So tune in on Tuesday. We will have the review live for you. We'll have both written and video reviews live. We're also going to be doing more gameplay diaries. The Watch Dogs one that we've just been doing is the start of many, many more to come. So you will have a live gameplay diary, which will obviously spoil if you watch too much of it. So if you want to watch the introductions to the game, that's fine. They'll be on our YouTube channel. Just, you know, don't be surprised when they ruin the story for you if you want to watch it. So it's there. We'll be live streaming it as well next week when we're allowed to. So there will be live streams available via our Twitch channel, which again is twitch.tv/mygameslounge, or we have our dedicated Twitch page, which is mygameslounge.com/Twitch. All our highlights are embedded on there along with the actual feed, so you can just go on there and get involved in the game chat and watch the videos whilst you're doing it. We'll also be just giving a few hints and tips. My Bound by Flame final boss guide is the highest trending article on the site at the moment. It seems that people really do need a hand with that one. It was one hell of a fight, so if you're watching this and are struggling, there is a guide on there to try and help you to beat him, and it did take me a fair number of goes, to be honest. But there'll be more of those, so if there's anything tricky of the game of Murdered Soul Suspect, I'll be putting some hints and tips on and any guides that I can try and do to help you with beating anything if it needs beating up. And obviously if there's any tricky trophies, I'm going to try and get as many as I can, as usual. Right, just onto the My Games Lounge mix. You've enjoyed some fantastic gameplay, you've enjoyed a little bit of Watch Dogs, and you've suffered a bit of me. But from now on, we're going to have the MGL mix every week. We're looking to do it every Monday, so tune in on Mondays on mygameslounge.com and our YouTube channel to get involved with it. Write us some comments, it'd be really good to hear from you. We'll be looking at all the big news, all the things that have been on mygameslounge.com throughout the week, the interviews, things that are coming up, and obviously the overall gaming market, including our fantastic indie games following by the indie devs that get involved with our site and involved with the hashtag Indie Dev Hour on Twitter, which is an excellent forum for game developers to get on there and just get talking about games. If you want to be on My Games Lounge like some of our indie devs have, and they've got the games on there, you can come and join us anytime you want. Just register an account and get yourself into the dedicated indie developers forum, and you can profile your game in there. Me and Gav will take a look at it, as Noxie as well, and if we obviously want to run an article on that, which we'll probably run an article on most things, we'll just take the bits, have a conversation with you, get some more details, and run a nice promotion post for your game and say what we think about it as well, if you give us the chance to play it. We're going to be looking at the more E3 side of things when MGL Mix is with you next on Monday. It will be exactly 1 week to E3, so we're going to look at all the things that are in the news and the rumours that are flying around about E3. Obviously, as a small team, we can't literally bring you every single piece of news, so what we're going to try and do is get it into the MGL Mix so you can see it. So make sure you come on Monday and get all the latest on what's going to be happening at E3. It's just a shame we can't be there, isn't it? Never mind. Maybe next year. We're going to have loads of reactions on there, so if you guys want to send me a tweet, I use the normal My Games Lounge Twitter address, which is @MyGamesLounge. So send us a tweet, hashtag MGL Mix, and ask me anything you want about what's going on in gaming at the moment. Watch Dogs, indie games, Murdered Soul Suspect as a review will be out then. Anything you want to ask me, just ask, and we will try and get the tweets in a section on the show. So the more tweets, the bigger that section gets. So please tweet me away, or put some comments on mygameslounge.com in the members area, and I'll try and answer those as well for you. So that's been it. This is our first edition, our first special. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it, and I really look forward to making more of these for you in the coming weeks. We're looking forward to E3, and of course we're looking forward to this fantastic coming week where we're going to have loads more indie games, a review of Murdered Soul Suspect, and the same fantastic content that you get every day on mygameslounge.com. If you're not a registered member, sign up now and get chatting with us. We would love to hear all your gaming stories. Thanks for joining me. See you later.